This is so funny. Okay. This is Chloe Vachon interviewing Alia Richards, who is going into the sonography program. So Alia, can you tell me the difference between weight and mass?
Of course. Mass is a fixed property of the object in question. Weight is determined by the environment the object is in. More specifically, mass is defined as the quantity of matter in an object, and weight is typically defined by the gravitational force put upon an object. The two are directionally proportional. I can see, you know what? Proportional to each other.
Great. Now, could I ask you to briefly describe Kepler's laws?
Well, according to the conceptual physics textbook, Law 1 is the path of each planet around the sun, which is an ellipse with the sun at one focus. Law 2 is the line from the sun to any planet that sweeps out equal areas of space in equal time intervals. Finally, Law 3 is that the square of the orbital period of a planet is directly proportional to the cube of the average distance of the planet from the sun. Kepler's laws are important all across the science field, but they are specifically important in astronomy.
Thank you. Now would you please describe the steps to do scientific notation?
To begin to write in scientific notation, you must first move the decimal point to form a number between 1 and 9. After accomplishing this, you must carefully count how many places you moved the decimal point and the direction you moved it in. If you moved it to the right, it would be negative, and moving it to the left would result in a positive. We will then write it in this order: the number you first formed, the one between 1 and 9, multiplied by 10. Next, you take the number of places you moved your decimal point and insert it in the exponent spot of the 10. Remember to mark it if it was negative or positive.
Great. Now my final question is, if you were stranded on a desert island, but you can choose 2 items to bring with you, what would you choose and why?
I think that I would honestly bring flint to start a fire, and maybe a machete for protection, food, and shelter purposes.
Thank you, Alia.
You're very welcome.